There we are. Test, test. 1, 2. Can you hear me now? How's everybody doing tonight? Mr. JG in the house. Are you JG Wentworth? Hanks 3990. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the daily live stream. We do it Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what it is. It's Friday, February 15th, 2019. I hope everybody's having an awesome Friday. I'm having a pretty good Friday. I'm not going to take up too much of your night. We'll roll through this and we'll be done with it in no time. So just sit back, hang out for a little bit, and I guess enjoy the ride. But like the title states, first thing I wanted to talk about is Cudo Miner actually just updated, and they're now able to directly pay out in either Ravencoin or Monero. So you can turn on Cudo Miner and it profit switches like similar to NiceHash does. It'll jump around all these different algorithms, and you can choose to get paid out in either Bitcoin, Ethereum, and now Ravencoin and Monero, and they're planning on adding more in the future. So not only can you,
it's like the most common,
you know, if you want Ravencoin, but Ravencoin's not the most profitable, you can just let it profit switch and get paid out in Ravencoin. Or say if you're an AMD guy, and if you can't really mine Ravencoin with AMDs not effectively, you can mine Ethereum and then get paid out in Ravencoin, and so on. You know, yeah. So they just sent out the newsletter. I logged into my Cudo Miner backend, and the way you get paid out or change your payout coin is you go to settings in the dashboard. I have mine on Ethereum currently, but they do have it added now, so you can change your auto switching to Monero and Ravencoin. Thought that was really cool. Always good to have more options. So yeah, hopefully we'll have all kinds of stuff here soon. Kudos, I like that, Jumper Man. Kudos to the Kudo team for continually adding stuff. So always good to see that. Now let's take a look at the market. Junk Styles, hey, are we getting a stream tomorrow too? YouTube is saying live stream starting tomorrow. Man, you can't trust the YouTubes. You can't trust what you see on YouTubes. It's Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's all you need to know. What's up, Mr. J. Bohannon? Welcome to the live chat. Nice to see you in again. Toxic, nice to see you too. Junk Styles, Jumperman Tech, everybody's here. All these familiar faces. Anyway, Bitcoin's chilling at that $3,627. Ethereum's at 122. Ethereum just needs to keep on keeping on. Hold that 120 spot down and jump up, step up. Litecoin's at 42. We're basically looking at another stagnant market. It really hasn't moved much this week. We had that little initial push up, and we've kind of held, which could be a good thing or could be a bad thing. I don't know if that means we're gonna step up to the next level or fall back down. Monero's at 47. Ethereum Classic's at 414. Let's take a look. We'll take a look at Grin and Beam. Grin's at 513. That's actually really good. What about Zcoin? Zcoin 505. Okay, heck yeah, back in the $5 range. And then Beam. Beam's at 123. No, there was some people still doing some Bitcoin Diamonds, 71 cents. So everything seems to be holding out pretty decently. What's up, Brett? Nice to see you here. Bitcoin Jake. Oh, the regulars, the Friday regulars. So the market's here. You know, the market's just cruising along. One day we're gonna get a big boom, and then we'll go crazy and party. But until then, it's just is what it is. Now let's take a look at the graphics cards. Here's the cards that I do have running currently as of today. The 1050 is doing 13 cents a day. It didn't go up or down any from the previous day. It was doing 13 cents previously. Mining Aeon at 75 sols per card.
I don't know. I'm not a big Destiny fan.
Now the GTX 1066 gig is up 6%. It's doing 34 cents a day instead of 32 cents a day. Mining Zcoin at 1.1 mega hash per card. The 1063 gigs doing 21 cents a day on Aeon at 125 sols. The 1078 gig is up 7%, doing 59 cents a day.
Yeah,
previously was doing 55 cents a day on Zcoin at 1.9 mega hash. The 1070 Ti is up 6%, doing 65 cents a day instead of 61 cents a day, mining the ever famous Zcoin at 2.1 mega hash. The 1080 8 gig is doing 69 cents a day instead of 64 cents on Zcoin at 2.2 mega hash. And I think that's all our Zcoins. The stuff that's on Ethereum stayed the same. It didn't go up or down. We lost a slight bit of Satoshi value, but not enough to actually pull us a full penny down. So 1080 Ti is doing 62 cents a day. 564 gig is doing 15 cents. The RX 570 and 470s are doing 32 cents. The 580s and 480s are doing 35 cents. And then the RTX 2070 running on Kudo miner is doing 72 cents a day, down 1% from yesterday.
Did you get a victory yet, done?
Jay Bohannon picking up background voice.
Oh, man.
There's nothing going on in the background.
One on Xbox, didn't you?
Yeah, I got like 5 on Xbox. It's a lot easier.
Wait, oh, it's the Discord.
That fucking auto aim bullshit.
There. There we go. Okay, I got it now. Thank you for that, guys. I don't know why. I guess I'm still logged in on Discord. We're good. We're all good. Sorry about that. Did not mean to have that. I usually log out of the Discord. I messed up there. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so yeah, there's the chart for today. If you want to take a look at that, go ahead and pause it. Yeah, I have my audio mixer right here in front of me, and I don't know why I left everything on because I was doing some gaming the other night, just testing out some gaming, live streaming, seeing if my computer could actually handle it. And I should have turned all that stuff back off to my like standard stream settings, but I didn't. Come on, cat, you need to get out of the way. The cat's in the way. Come on, come on. All right. I just heard the X-bomb. Say hello to the chat. It's all good. It's all good. I'll tell them that they need to calm down. Why is there like cat butt in the camera? Come on, get out of here. Well, I just wanted to let y'all guys know that I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm not consuming 100% Mountain Dew anymore, even though I was drinking a Mountain Dew earlier. But check it out, guys. I'm now drinking something slightly less sugary. It's still sugary, and it's still bad for you. Slightly less sugary, though. You should be proud of me. Be proud of me, man. James Pratt, buy that 1660. I am considering it. Yeah. I really want to play with the Radeon 7 a little bit more, but the 1660 is probably going to be a good option. 1660 is probably going to be a great option. Anyway, I have an Amazon affiliate down below in the description. If you use that, you don't have to buy Caprisuns, but if you click through that link and buy anything through that link, it doesn't cost you anything extra. I do get a little bit of kickback, and I thank you for using it. Junk Style says Baja Blast is the only Mountain Dew. I love Baja Blast. Unfortunately, in my area, the only place I can get it is at Taco Bell. I go to Taco Bell a lot. My brother actually loves Baja Blast. That's the only Mountain Dew he drinks, but I'll drink regular Mountain Dew, Baja Blast. I like it all. Now we'll jump over onto Twitter. We are up to 329 followers. I wanted to thank every single one of you 329 people for following me. And I try to keep y'all up to date down to the minute. Whether I'm actually going to make it live, get a video up, anything. Anything and everything. So if you've ever tuned in and been like, what's going on with Brandon? Why is he not here? Just check my Twitter. And if I didn't put anything on Twitter, then you can message me on Twitter. It's at Brandoncoin1 on Twitter, by the way. You drank enough to get the Mountain Dew Baja bobblehead, James Pratt. Well, I'd say that's quite an achievement right there. For sure, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for all the background noise that was happening earlier. I guess yeah. I don't know. I'll rewatch this. I don't know if I'll actually even be able to publish this video, because after it gets published up, if they were saying any bad stuff in the background, the YouTube algorithm filter might catch it and demonetize it. Toxic, do you respond more on Twitter than Discord? Toxic, I've been trying to do better on both of them, but lately I've been working a ton. So I just got home not too long ago. I saw you message me. I will get back to you, Toxic, for sure. Savage Mind, what's up? Welcome, man. We're actually just getting to the tail end of things. Not a whole lot to talk about today. We did talk about how Kudo now offers auto switching to Ravencoin and Monero. All you got to do is go into your Kudo dashboard, go down to settings, and then change the payment coin from Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monero, Ravencoin. And they're planning on adding more, which is awesome. More options is never a bad thing at all. Never a bad thing. James Pratt, thanks for what you do, man. Stay mining, people. Yeah, everybody, if you can afford to, I mean, obviously don't go like bankrupt trying to keep some huge farm running, but you know, almost everybody can afford to keep an extra rig running or a couple extra cards. Just a couple cards isn't that noticeable on an electric bill. You'll thank yourself later on. Your future self will thank you for mining now. I have a feeling that that's going to be the case. So if you can keep them running, it's a good idea. Junk Styles, you only heard one F-bomb and maybe one or two. Yeah, I'll check it. I definitely will. I might have to do a little bleep out, but it's all good. Savage Mine, yes, I'm actually I'm working with them a little bit on their bare metal installation. Currently, right now, it's a actually had one of the USB sticks around here. It installs from the USB stick to a hard drive or a solid state, and they want to get that like ironed out, and then they want to do the USB like all-in-one, kind of like how Simple Miner and Hive is, where you can put it on a USB drive. They've worked through a lot of bugs. There's been a lot of updates in a short amount of time, but I wouldn't exactly recommend the bare metal to anybody that's wanting an easy solution at the moment. If you're going to use Kudo, use it on Windows. It's just not it's not ready for that Linux bare metal installation yet. I can't wait till they get it, you know, fully fleshed out, and they're working on it like a bunch of madmen over there. So I'll be looking forward to that. Imagine just having having a USB stick, right, that you can load up and have Kudo on it, and you have your USB sticks with Simple Miner. So if you want it, if you're just like, oh, one day screw it, like I don't want to follow what the coins are, you can just stick Kudo in every one of your machines, your rigs, let them run, they auto switch, and they stay on top, and then you just pick the coin you want paid out in. That's the ultimate idea. So my idea is I'm probably going to have sticks burned with Simple Miner, and then I'll have sticks burned with Kudo, and I can just kind of hot swap and go back and forth and do testing. That, you know, in a perfect world. Hanks3990, hello Brandoncoin. Is it worth it to mine a CPU coin only mining such as Cripply? Well, I'm not familiar with Cripply, but there's nothing wrong with the CPU only coin. A lot of coins start out that way. So I wouldn't discredit it for just being a CPU coin right now. Juan Martos, hello all. Sorry for being late. Quick question, Brandon. Why don't you use Hive OS? Everybody asks me this question, and the biggest reason I haven't switched over is I just got used to using Simple Miner. I like Simple Miner, and I know I could save some money by going to Hive because they give you 3 rigs for free. But it's kind of like, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. Hive OS, the only thing it would actually change is my user interface and adjustability. The big reason why I'm so interested in like a Kudo miner burnable USB stick is because I go from, instead of me direct mining and directing what to mine, I'd be using a program and it's doing all the auto switching for me. Whereas from Simple Miner to Hive, it's me doing the same thing just in different ways. And I figure if I have it stable on Simple Miner, why do I, you know, need to jump over to Hive? DC Mike, I can't use Simple Miner for some reason. It uses 250 more watts of power to use it. That's significant. Wow. I didn't. What kind of cards are those, Mr. DC Mike? Toxic. I like how the crypto companies value your opinion, unlike some other industries. It's so awesome that if we want something or see an improvement that can be made, they'll do it. Yeah, that's exactly the case, Mr. Toxic. I think a lot of the crypto companies that if they're not following what the community wants, they're not going to make it. So if they follow the masses, so to speak, and give them what they want, they'll be around for a while. Savage Mine, are you getting the same symptom as me? Mine boots and asks you for username and password. It's supposed to boot to desktop. Savage Mine, that's actually what's happening on the newest revision. I have one of the older bare metal revisions, and it goes straight. The older one works fine, but the newer one, something's wrong. It's not pre-authenticated. It misses a step on the way in, and I don't know why. I talked to them actually yesterday, and they said they would have a new revision for me Monday to test out. So hopefully that's fixed. And Savage Mine, actually message me on Discord. And if you want, I can send them over to you as I get them, because they don't always keep the website as up to date right now. Juan, auto switching is ladies only. Juan, there's nothing wrong. I'll admit it. There's nothing wrong with auto switching if it's done correctly. Direct mining is awesome, but auto switching is like the holy grail if it's done correctly. Imagine getting more of the coin you actually want, and you don't have to pay attention to what it does. It automatically just picks what it does. You know, it pulls in the overclocks, all that. It's done in-house in the program. DC Mike, I've tried everything. RX 470s, huh? I need to test out my RX 470s and see what they're pulling on Simple Miner. Maybe I could save some power on Hive. Savage Mine, right on. I'm talking to them. Awesome. Awesome. Are you Savage, are you in the Slack? I'll message you about it, okay? Nice Hash pool or Ethermine pool? What are we talking about here, guys? I lost track of this. Bitcoin Jake talking about some drug wars game on Steam. It's really, you really making me want to check it out, because you seem really hyped about it. I need to check it out, Bitcoin Jake, for sure. $750 watts there, DC Mike. How many cards is that for 750 watts? Sonia Near, yeah, you're at the tail end of the live stream, but it's all good. We're still glad to have you. Junk Styles, did you hear about JP Morgan's new coin that's probably going to intrude Ripple's plan? Yeah, it's like a non-mineable. Basically, it's a Ripple copy, but potentially done better with more money behind it. DC Mike, 5 RX 470s pulling 750 watts. That sounds insane. That sounds really, really high. So 750. Wow, that means those RX 470s are pulling 150 watts a piece. Yeah, mine are not doing that. I know when I was doing testing, mine were pulling about 110 to 115 a piece. Huh. I need to go back and retrace and figure out what I'm doing. Are you using Phoenix Miner or Claymore? Because I'm mining Ethereum with them. I assume you're mining Ethereum also. Bitcoin Jake, please do, man. DC Mike, on Awesome Miner, they're pulling 94 watts. Claymore. I'm using Phoenix Miner, but you shouldn't be pulling that much power. Like, there's not a big difference between Phoenix and Claymore. Maybe it's not loading in the power settings correctly. I don't know. We're using a DC Mike. We're using the most up-to-date or current version of Simple Miner. I know I had to upgrade or update mine probably about a month or two back. Mine were actually having a problem where it started crashing out of nowhere. Toxic, remember to like the stream, guys. Thank you for that, Toxic. DC Mike downloaded and tried 3 days ago. Yeah, something doesn't sound right. And that's one thing that I always tell a lot of people. If it's not working for you, then, you know, kind of go back to what works. If it ain't broke, you don't have to fix it, kind of, so to speak. So if your setup's working now and it's saving you power, absolutely stay with that. You're making me want to go and double check mine, though. I know when I put mine together, I only tested one card I tested one card, saw what the power was, and I never went back around and had the whole rig running and tested the power. So I want to make sure I'm not pulling more power than I'm supposed to. Tony Near, could you show me the Bitcoin Diamond ETC? Yeah, we can go back to that. Bitcoin Diamond's at 71 cents. ETC was at 414. What else did you want to see? Grin. We were talking about some Grin earlier. 508. Zcoin is back up over $5. It's at 505. Beam 124. ETH is at 122. 122 actually, not 122. But yeah, so pretty decent market right now. Stagnant, but stagnant in like a slightly green motion. You know, like, so we're not flat. We're barely creeping up. See my cat right here? Hold on. Hey, buddy. Hey. Come over here. Okay. All right, let's get back to the crypto-ness. DC Mike, still have no news. There's a bunch of people in the Discord that are waiting on it. A couple people have multiple 20, 30 plus coins hanging in the balance. I had just a couple, I think it was 5 coins. But the whole ETC thing with Coinbase and what they're like kind of holding them ransom, so to speak. I mean, I know they're trying to do their due diligence, but man, it's been a bear because a lot of people got a lot of money just like out there in space. Fahad Ali, what's the best easy miner for AMD? Well, if you want an easy miner, like a one-click miner, that's going to be, we were talking about Kudo miner earlier, or NiceHash. That's pretty much your only options at the moment. If you want to try out Kudo miner, I have a video for that. And if you want to try out NiceHash, I also have a video for that. So just, you know, you can just search on YouTube and it'll be like Kudo miner, NiceHash, blah, blah, blah. Juan, guys, do you think it's worth it to buy new cards or to buy them used? I'm absolutely buying used cards. Don't be afraid of used cards at all. I bought some used mining cards and I put them right to work. All right, guys. So yeah. All right. Juan He, what's the life expectancy of a GPU? Well, the problem is there's no good way to gauge the life expectancy right now, because the current generation that a lot of people are running, the 10 series generation, hasn't hit what I would call a long enough period of time to find out the average die or average life expectancy of one. Some people have been mining on 10 series, 1080s, 1070s since they came out up until now. So we really don't know how long they're going to last. DC Mike, what memory setting do you have your 470s at? Let's go see. $470s. I have them at 1050 core and 1980 memory. I pulled them back a little while ago because I had a restarting issue, but it was more due to heat. But they seem to be doing pretty good on that. They're getting 28 to 20, 28, 27, 26, 28, 28. Basically almost all 28 to 29 mega hash a piece on the 470s. NER. Energy. 56 cents on energy. Juan, I found a nice deal on eBay, but seems like the seller has sold over 20 cards already. So I'm sure it's a miner. Would you encourage to buy those as well? Thanks for your time. Juan, I've found out that most miners took really good care of their cards because they wanted them to last. I bought cards from a miner. I've bought cards from, you know, several different miners, and I really haven't had any issues. Just make sure when you get the cards in, test them all right away, so that way if you do have a problem, you can contact the seller, and if they're not willing to work with you, then you can go through the buyer protection that eBay builds in through, you know, eBay and also PayPal. DC Mike, you set yours at 1,000 and 2,000. Yeah, you're right there with me. Electronium. You want to see the price of Electronium? Electronium, 183 BTC, 183 Satoshis. Well, all right, guys, I am going to call it a night, and I hope everybody's had a good one. If you want to come hang out, we'll be over in the Discord. Me and a couple guys, you heard them talking earlier. Just kind of shooting the stuff, if you know what I mean. We'll check Turtle before we get off. TRTL. 2 Satoshis on Turtle Coin. So, I hope everybody has a good weekend. I will be back Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like normal. If anything new comes up over the weekend, I'll try to get y'all a video out, but I don't know. We'll just have to see how it plays out. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Have a good one. I will see y'all later. Adios. Peace.